Hey, how's it going, guys? It's been a while. Today is September 14th, and it is 8:51 p.m. and 51 seconds. You guys may see. Now, currently, I'm looking at Euro USD, and I want to go ahead and do this live because I want to show you guys what is I'm thinking of. I don't like to trade this session. I like to go more into New York session. I'm more likely to trade New York session tomorrow, and I'll probably do a little live video as well. But going into this, I want to kind of show you guys my thought process behind this and go from there. So I'm gonna go and delete everything, and then we'll start from scratch. So on this scenario, we can clearly see that market is shifting to the upside. And of course, there's some liquidity up above over here in this area. And the main reason why the market started shifting to the downside in this area right here is due to the fact that we had created a level in which the market had broken through, and obviously we're looking for that test, right? Now these right here is that scenario that I was looking for. That candle that's pretty much telling me that the momentum has created a downside, right? Depending off of this area right here. Now, when it comes to this right here, I would call this a point of interest, which is an area where it calls my interest into, so that way I can identify what could potentially happen when market comes back into that zone. Now, going into that area, we can clearly see that market came down, created some fairly equal lows, and we broke through those. Then we were able to create an accumulation schematic up over here. Now, what I'm looking forward to see is market potentially coming back down and testing this accumulation schematic that has not been completed. And the reason why is due to the fact that we clearly see equal lows being created over here. We see some type of liquidity being created here as well in this scenario. So there's a lot of reasons why I would like for the market to go down a little bit lower. Now, there's two scenarios, the scenario that I'm looking for right now, and then the scenario that would possibly happen in case it does not happen today or tomorrow morning, right? The scenario that I'm looking for right now is identifying on lower time frames such as the M15 and M5, seems what happened. Right now in the M15, we can clearly see that the market had created us point of accumulation of price right over here. That accumulation of price has been created, and not just that, but we can see the market has gently been going to the upside, creating some type of distribution, but overall what it was doing right here is creating some equal highs. And as you can identify, those equal highs are very nicely right there. Of course, this is going to take some time for you to practice and understand where these equal highs are, so on and so on, but I want you to identify why the market is going a little bit higher. Now, I would like for the market to come up into this zone, which is at least coming into the 18900, okay, 18900, which is the zone that we're currently in right now. But we also have a overall psychological zone, which is a 1.19 thousand, right? This is a really good zone, but just to take things in consideration, because I don't want to miss this trade, I want to go ahead and look for a half point. So half point in between those two zones, right? What you can do is you can either calculate it or you can just use your Fibonacci and do the 50% zone. I'm just going to go ahead and do real quick in that area. And that leads us to about 1.18950. And I really like that number, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave that number like that. And that will be the zone that I will be looking for potential executions. Now, as far as that execution that I can look for, I'm going to be looking for some potential sell limits into the zone, which is going to be the 1.18950. Our stop losses should not have to be any further higher than this zone right here. Now you can put it a little bit higher, and the reason why I said it doesn't have to be higher is because this is an accumulation of price. Now if you want to go ahead and be secure, put it above this wick right here, which is going to lead us to about 1.9050, around that zone, right? Which could give us about a 11.5 pip stop loss, which is pretty good. We're going to be looking for this to take out these equal lows down over here, leading us for a potential risk reward of 3 to 1, then taking these out, and then hopefully potentially coming down all the way to this accumulation zone down over here. But TP1 would be a 3 to 1 risk reward. TP2 would lead us to a potential about 6 to 1 risk reward, and then overall TP that I would be looking for would be in around the scenario of a 10 to 1 risk reward. So what I always like to do is I like to go ahead and show you guys the scenarios and actually copy and paste. Right, so you guys can see that these are live trades that are being taken and overall live scenario. So that's the 3 to 1 ratio right there. I'm going to go ahead and take a little snippet. I'm going to go ahead and snippet that, copy, paste over here. There we go. That would be scenario number 1. We're going to go ahead and look for scenario number 2, which would leave us our potential 6-to-1 risk to reward. There we go. And then, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and look for our overall risk to reward. If we do dive this all the way down, it could lead us for a potential of about 10-to-1 risk to reward, which would be a great risk to reward. And as you can see, it is 8:57 and 15 seconds currently at this moment. So you guys can see that on the right side, see that's a live trade and something that I'm looking forward to potentially take. That is Euro USD. You can see some reaction right here. Market might even start reacting from there because I am looking at the 3-minute and the 1-minute. Looking like market is trying to create some type of distribution. As you guys can see, I like to use my RSI to identify when market is oversold, overbought. Right now we are at a overbought section. Not just that, we also have divergence, so I like that. I might potentially scale in right here, and if we do see market come up over here, definitely going to be looking for that sell element that's already placed up there. So with that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session and hope to see you guys in the next one. And I hope to go ahead and make more content. Let me know what you'd like to see next. If you want to go ahead and see some more live trades, let me know on the comments below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.